I got a few honorable mentions. Resident Evil 5, the premier co-op video game, all right? You ever want to fight with somebody, argue with them, play some Resident Evil 5. Then you have Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, both which have like a decent co-op experience, and both of those games are phenomenal.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony. Here with some of my nearest and dearest. Got my dog Pucho in the building.
What's going on, my brother?
Nah, man, just another day living. It's always a blessing. Also in the building, I got my dog Mateo.
We're going to have to fire our stage dresser. You see that they left that water bottle in the background of Tony's recording there?
It's a weird fucking place. Right?
That's Luca's place.
We shouldn't have hired those guys from the Game of Thrones last season. Failing us.
This man's all in my fucking background, damn it. Also in the building, we got Doughboy. Also in the building, we got Doe. DJ Doe. DJ Doughy Fresh.
How do you consistently get this wrong 2 years in?
I like your name the way I like your name. I don't know how to tell you.
Bueno.
How's your morning going, Doughy?
It's good. I got my coffee.
Yeah.
What would you go with this morning?
The cold brew. Gotta get the cold brew.
Isn't it too cold for the cold brew? You don't do the hot coffee when it's cold outside? You still do the cold coffee?
It'll be 0 degrees outside, and I'm drinking iced coffee. I tell them double cup me. They put 2 cups so that you're not holding a cold thing.
Double cup on some Little Wayne shit.
Little Wayne does double cups?
When he used to drink lean, they always do like 2 cups and shit like that, or 3 cups. I never really got it, but maybe that's why, because it was cold.
I don't think you get it. So you can mix it once you put it in.
But I've seen videos of them mixing it, and then they'll mix it, right? That cup will get placed right back down. Then they'll grab another styrofoam cup. Bam. I even seen the funny thing of somebody had like
mix it later when they pour more lean.
No, the lean is very strong, and it burns through like paper and cardboard and like styrofoam. It'll like eat through it.
And then people drink that for fun?
It's good for when you have bronchitis.
I mean, I guess that like Coca-Cola, like I've heard that if you put like a bone and submerge it in Coca-Cola, like the Coca-Cola will eat that shit up too.
And it cleans the battery. Cleans the batteries, like the pulse on your batteries. It eats that acid up.
Yeah,
build up.
I'm just more concerned of the people are drinking styrofoam. Like if the styrofoam's getting deteriorated into the drink, that's probably what's killing people out here. It's the styrofoam. Also, it's the silent killer. Okay, it's the styrofoam.
They end up getting the lean gut, what's called the lean gut, and it's like lean doesn't process through your stomach very well either, so it makes you look all bloated. There's like an infamous picture of Gucci Man before he went to prison. His fucking gut was rock solid. You were like, what the fuck is in his stomach? And it's lean. That man was lost in the sauce.
Damn.
Don't get lost in the sauce.
I don't understand the appeal. You know, man, I was thinking about this the other day with I saw some movie and they were like doing whippets and like some dude was huffing gas and like all this crazy shit. I don't understand how you possibly get into this. I don't get it.
How does one get to that level? I've always wondered, but then I was also a kid. I was stupid as fuck, like in middle school, and I was trying out drugs that I should not have tried out.
Did you ever try huffing gas, though? Did your life ever go in such a way that you were like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to sit around, I'm going to watch Dragon Ball Z, and I'm just going to huff some gas.
I saw 2 guys huffing paint one time. That was enough to turn me off.
It's sad shit, man. You remember that dude, that famous photo on the internet? The dude gets arrested, and his face is just covered in like gold or like silver paint or whatever the fuck it is, because he had been huffing paint out of a bag. Sad shit, dude. It was funny at the time. I was, like a teenage shithead, but that's some sad shit, dude.
I don't feel no type of way for them.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for your input. Anyways, I always
What do you mean?
wondered.
The fuck?
I would always wonder how, like,
Dumbass.
with the needle drugs are scary to me because it's like first you got to stick a needle in you, and I hated needles. I'm like,
So if you didn't hate needles, you'd be doing needle drugs?
well, if I loved needles, then probably I would be doing needle drugs. But I'm scared of needles to this day as a grown man. Till this day,
Why are you scared of needles?
because they're scary. The hell is a pointy object stabbing you with it?
Are you afraid of knives? You're scared of knives?
No, knives
He's like,
are not made.
"Ah!"
Knives are not made to go. They're not made to kill someone with, unless you're fucking a Targaryen and then you
Neither
have
are-
that knife.
Fuck is going on?
No, I'm just
Are
saying.
people getting killed with needles?
I'm just saying. A needle is made to stab you and inject you with shit. That's what I mean.
I don't know. I just got vaccines the other day. You could barely feel the thing go in you. It doesn't seem
I
that
still have to
scary.
look away. I still have to do
I
that thing.
stare
where-
at it. I'd be like,
Yeah, I have
I
to
want
look
to see
away.
it go in.
It's scary, bro.
My mom was like that. My mom, like, she swears that they had to like chase her down the school hallways and tackle her ass to like get her vaccinated when she was a kid. She was so scared of needles. She'd just go into fight or flight mode and she chose to do both. Man, she'd run down the hallways and fight at the same time.
I did that once. I embarrassed the shit out of my mom.
That's crazy that they used to give you shots in school.
You've never seen
remember
those
that
big
shit.
ass scars that all our parents have? That like big like dime sized scar.
Yeah, it has like 5 injections at once. And then some of those people have the audacity to say that vaccines don't work. So now I'm like, yo, you got the biggest vaccine of them all.
Motherfuckers all survived. They didn't get the measles. They didn't get the
Nothing.
smallpox. They tripping.
That's I'm good off needles as well, but I'm not afraid of fucking needles.
Wait, so what did you do that you embarrassed your mom doing? You ran down the hallway and fought someone or what?
Dude, I went into fight or flight mode. It was even worse. It was the little wussy one where they did your finger and then they drained blood through your finger. It was one of those. They did that to me. I said, "Ah!" I just ran. I was running. Oh, dude, I actually made it away from people. They were calling me on the overhead in the hospital. They lost me for a little bit. And I was in some office under some lady's desk. And then the lady came in and she's like, I think there's somebody under my desk.
DJ Doughy Fresh, please report to the exam room.
Yeah. So, my poor mom.
Well, you
I would have been fucking pissed off if my kid pulled some bullshit. I never understood that. My brother used to cry when he got shots. I was like, it's like, we about to get a lollipop. It's about to be lit, bro. Like, this ain't nothing.
Your eldest brother or the middle brother?
Jeff didn't like getting
Oh,
shots and
no.
shit. Jeff didn't like nothing with hospitals or doctors or nothing like that.
I'm the same way.
Hospitals like doctors' offices definitely make me nervous. I've definitely got that shit where like my heart rate increases a little bit, my blood pressure goes up a little bit whenever I'm like getting checked.
Damn.
I
call
feel
it,
like that's the same type of shit that's like you study all good, you know everything, you take a test, you get so nervous, you bomb that shit.
Say it exactly, dude. They always tell me they're like, your blood pressure is slightly elevated. I was like, I know. I get nervous. I hate this shit. Like I have to do breathing exercises. They call it white coat syndrome or some shit like that. That's what the nurse told me last time.
Damn.
But needles, no problem. Don't give a shit. You can stab me all day.
Do you guys ever, since we're talking about hospitals and shit, anytime I go to the hospital, I come back out, I'm fucking sick. Even though I didn't go in there, I went in there for somebody else or whatever. Every time I come out of the hospital, I get sick. Does that happen to any one of y'all?
Like sometimes.
It's pretty much been my experience, dude. I really dislike hospitals.
Yeah,
Shit
I spent a lot of time at hospitals when I was young, and it left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, there's even this hospital smell that I can distinctly, I know what it smells. It's like the hospital smell. I can't, bro.
Smells clean and sterile
It's
and like
weird.
cleaning products.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird smell.
I love the sterile smell of
Yeah?
some hospitals. Yeah, I love it. Everything smells so clean. But then there's some hospitals where everything just smells kind of stale, and I'm like, oh, this is a dirty hospital.
It's like
I
a
ain't fucking
musk.
with it. Yeah, it's like it's so muggy in here. What is this bullshit? Now that's why I love getting shots. Like I love the smell of when they're opening those packages or when they put alcohol on you. It just smells so like I'm about to get the cleanest shit in the world right now.
Just got that clean shit for me. That
Get
clean.
Inject that clean in me, bro.
That clean.
But nah, yeah, fuck hospitals. I don't really can't deal with that
Yeah.
at all. And the bills be crazy too. They'll start charging you for shit that if you don't pay attention, there's shit in there that they don't even they haven't done nothing to you about like certain things like medical exams or something. They'd be like, oh yeah, we did this and this. You'd be like, no, the fuck you didn't. And the bill's like fucking 10 bands, 8 bands. It's like, fuck out of here, bro. When I had my surgery, oh my God, these dudes were charging me a fucking arm and a leg, bro. They're like, oh, brought you back to life type shit. Like, yeah, it don't cost this amount of fucking money though. The fuck? Should have just left the nigga there. How much money you charging me for this shit? Shit's crazy, bro. Like people be happy to have a kid and all this, but they don't realize how expensive it is to give birth.
How much did it cost altogether, if you don't mind me asking?
It's over 10 bands. With insurance. People are saying, oh, you should have not.
You ain't coming out of pocket $10,000.
For our audio listeners, he's just giving Bucho the stare down right now. He's doing his big old eyebrows.
Yeah, it's definitely 10 pockets, 10,000 out of pocket, bro.
10
You
pockets.
fucked up. 10 pockets. Bro.
The people were telling me, yo, you should have not gotten married and had a kid, and you would have got it through the states. This, and that, and the third. Like,
What?
I'm like, cool, because that's what I was thinking about. Let's not get married. Let's just have a kid and then fucking get married. Like, no, nobody's thinking like that. Apparently, that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have any of you guys?
You're the first person I know of that's paid 10 pockets for
10 bands.
He went
50
for
bands.
the upgraded VIP service. He had a concierge.
I mean, it was a nice ass hospital, but yeah, I don't think it's fuck that.
They only brought him fancy sparkling water whenever he would ask for water.
Piece of shit.
All right. He had a bed in there. Tony, how'd you sleep? I slept on like the ugliest fucking couch.
The
It wasn't even a
ugliest.
couch. It was like a flat kind of.
A recliner.
I wish it was a recliner. That's lit.
A recliner that only reclined literally from here to here. But the sides opened up to a bed. Half my body was hanging off of it. I couldn't sleep on that shit. No way in hell.
That's
But
the
once-
worst part. Beds are not comfortable.
Once we got to
Alright.
the like post, it was big.
So we had a friend of the pod, listener of the pod, ask us for co-op game recommendations.
That's right.
I mean, there's only one co-op game recommendation.
I want to hear it.
It's Deep Rock Galactic, dude. Deep Rock Galactic all day.
Yeah.
Not on my list. Yeah, I do recommend it. I just the question kind of seemed like maybe his girl isn't a gamer.
Oh.
Right. Maybe I interpreted it that way, but I geared some of my games kind of like for a more like casual experience. Yeah, I would have put other shit on here like Rocket League,
Gotcha.
crazy. Well, although maybe not co-op, but it's a team game. But yeah, I know. I was trying to play Deep Rock Galactic this weekend, but a certain friend of mine,
We played like an
just
hour and a half, 2 hours.
kind of flaked on me multiple times.
Wow.
Doughy has the best eye roll, I think, of anyone on the podcast. It's
It's
impressive.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't
Uh,
enjoy shit.
I
We
think-
did 3 missions. We lost the third one. He's like, I'm done. I'm done. Listen,
Yo,
that was
losing
on
a
Friday.
mission-
We never played it again.
It feels so shitty.
All right. So my co-op games. I'm gonna put Kiwi on the list. All right.
Yeah.
Me and Doughy's gone ham on Kiwi.
I'm gonna have to
It's a
Google
fun
that
little
one.
game. You play these little birds. I think they're called kiwis. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you're you work for the postman, all right? You're sending telegrams, you're putting mail in boxes, you're putting packages in shipping containers, all type of shit like that. It's real silly. It's like a puzzle kind of co-op game.
You got
Race
some
against the clock type of deal.
cassowary
little-
action.
Got some
just little
cassowary
birds,
action.
huh?
Worst mission in the game.
It's so much fun, Mateo. When you have somebody like a friend playing it, you should watch me and Pucho playing it. Like
Yeah, we
that's-
mostly yell at each other, but yeah, maybe all my games are like divorce-worthy games. Like if you played this too much with your wife, you'll get a divorce. Because the next one on the list is Overcooked, okay?
Overcooked.
And if you ever heard me and Doughy play Overcooked, we sound like an old angry married couple. Like we're sick of each other's shit. Why are you there? You keep fucking this up. You know,
I told them last
Overcooked
night.
fire.
I said this level brings the bad out of you.
the worst out of you. This
worst.
level brings the worst out of you.
I saw y'all playing Overcooked yesterday, and I was like, man, that's tempting. But that game is just us yelling at each other. That's just an argument game.
But it's good. It's good.
It's
Especially
so
those
good.
easy levels. It's fun. It's nice. Ember, the next game on the list.
Ember.
All right, silly little goofy firefighting game. You know, could play I think up to 4, maybe 6 people.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Lovers in a dangerous space time.
That one is an argument game.
Yeah, it's another argument game, but it's fun, right? I think you could play 4 players on that game, but you could play up to. I guess you could play with 2 people. Is my point. You guys just control the spaceship and you go around a level collecting shit, and then you go to the end. It's kind of a simple game, but the ships have like interesting control mechanisms. Like a person can only control one thing at a time, so they can either fly the ship, control the shields, shoot guns, and then there's like enemies and shit like that you gotta kill.
It gets extra frantic with 2 people. Like it's combat gets definitely rougher with 2 people.
Stardew Valley. Okay, me and Mateo played this a tiny bit, but I wish we played more.
We need
You're
to get
just
that
a
farm going,
farmer.
dude.
You're just a farmer. You farm shit. There's other aspects to the game, but you know, you can play with a friend. It's chill. Very chill vibe. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. All right.
Very
It's
good.
another good co-op game. And then
Probably
I'm
the
not too
best.
crazy about it. Huh?
Probably one of the best.
The Sackboy one?
Co-op experience wise, like even Little Big Planet, like those are probably. It's competitive. It has a mixture of everything, right? It's almost perfect co-op. It has a little bit of competitiveness. It's got some colorful and stylish. You can customize the character, and you can just pick it up and go. Like you don't even got to be an expert in games, you know?
Yeah, I think for me, what I mostly find fun in co-op games though are like working together. And the Sackboy and the Little Big Planet games, like me and Ever back in the day, we used to play the shit out of. I think we beat Little Big Planet 1 and 2, and by the time 3 came out, we weren't like, chilling in each other's cribs anymore and shit like that. But those games, it kind of feels like you're playing by yourself next to a person. Sometimes you guys are just like running together, trying to do the challenges. It's competitive amongst each other, but it's not a lot of like cooperative things. There's a few little like puzzles and challenges, and some things you can't even access unless you have 4 players. So, and the other one I had on here was Unravel, which is similar to Sackboy. It's another game. It's a platformer. You just play with 2 people. I don't know if there's much like.
That's the one I was going to say. I think that one's actually a little bit more cooperative than the Sackboy games, because like you put down your little like stitches or your string or whatever to help people up and shit like that. It feels like it's a little bit more like cooperative.
Yep, and of course I'm missing a bunch, but I just put that together in like the 4 minutes I thought about it. So
I would toss on It Takes Two,
Yeah, I think that's the one they beat. I think they beat that one.
A Way Out.
their other game. Yep. Well,
We've been playing this one called Core Keeper lately, which is kind of like Stardew Valley, but a little bit more combat focused. You wake up in this cave, and you have to mine, build shit, build armor, all the normal stuff. But it's got some weird stuff in there. Corey and I were exploring the other day. We just came across some just a cavern full of go-karts. So we drove these go-karts back to our base, and our little base has go-karts for some reason.
Fire.
that's a little.
Fire.
Man.
I got a few. Do you want to go? Go ahead. You already got it loaded up.
Yeah, all the games I played, especially the first one that changed my life for the game, Terraria. That's number 1 for me. That's a fantastic fucking game.
Oh my god!
Minecraft's another one.
Thank you. How did I not put Minecraft on the list? I was thinking about it. I forgot to write it down. Yeah,
I've never
Minecraft and
played it.
Terraria. Minecraft is more casual. Terraria is pretty hardcore, but they're both the same concept. You're like mining for shit. You build up weapons, armor, bases, all that stuff. Terraria is more combat focused. Minecraft is more like building focused. Building things like, getting cows and making a farm and then getting chickens and doing all that type of shit. Terraria is like, you're just trying to build up to fight better shit and then build up and fight more shit. And so it's
And
I thought of Terraria. I just didn't put it because, again, I was going more for like casual shit. But
Power Wash Simulator. Nah, Power Wash Simulators, their multiplayer is a little weak, honestly.
It could be better.
They might be bored. Like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't think
Power Wash Simulator. I didn't think about it. Fucking fire.
Yeah,
it is fun as hell.
2 players just beat the whole game.
Also, No Man's Sky is another one. It's a good co-op game. We don't play it that much. We played like an hour at most. I've never played Minecraft, by the way, but I mentioned it because that's like fucking global. Like it's ridiculous how much love that game gets. The other game you guys played, Pooch, and I think Doughboy too, Mateo. Valheim.
Valheim's a real good one.
Valheim, yeah. I can picture it, but I don't know what it looks like, the name of it.
It's got a little bit for everyone. A lot of these games are the same kind of style, but the way that they mix it up is different. Like Valheim is definitely more combat focused than like Terraria and Minecraft.
Yeah.
I mean, you can dodge roll, you have different weapon types and they change how you attack. But they're the same concept, but I like the way they remix it a little bit.
And then the last game for me on my list we just played, but I didn't go back to play it with you guys. Grounded. That shit's pretty dope.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's a good
that game's
game.
good as hell.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Grounded. I was really looking forward to continuing that game.
I had a crazy ass armor kit building up. Y'all boys lucky I stopped playing.
Let's get some gaming in today. I'm gonna go and ride my motorcycle for maybe 30 minutes or an hour after we record, and I will be free the rest of the damn day.
I like
That's
that.
fire.
I like the sound
About
of that.
time you get on that bike. You gonna
It's
go on the road?
The first day it's cleared up, dude. I'm going to be on the neighborhood. I still don't have this thing registered. I don't even get it registered till Tuesday. So like,
Why so long?
I scheduled a DMV
Tuesday.
appointment, or not DMV. I scheduled a tax office appointment, and they were like, "Our next one is a week and a half out, or not a week and a half, a month and a half out."
Month and a half, yeah.
So I got some honorable mentions here. I really enjoyed Portal 2's co-op. Portal 2 has some decent co-op.
That's a good one.
And it's like, it's puzzly. So it's like you trying to solve a puzzle together. It's kind of fun.
Portal 2 is one of the best co-op experiences I've ever had in gaming. Like it's good. You argue a lot because that game makes you feel dumb as hell.
Yeah.
So dumb.
The answer's right in front of your face.
I love Portal 2 so much. Is one of the names that I put in the bucket to name my son. Is one of the robots' names is Atlas.
Awesome.
that'd be
I didn't
cool.
realize
It's
that.
Atlas and Peabody.
I like that.
That's fire.
Yeah, Portal 2 makes me feel dumb. Sometimes I solved like puzzles in Portal 2 and I still had no idea how I actually solved them. I was just putting like portals down and then it randomly worked. I was like, whatever. Next trip.
Yeah, I loved Portal 2 so much. I just was like a little bummed out that once they introduced those gels, the whole game just became like a gel fest. And it was like, I wanted more of like the puzzling from the first game. But the story in Portal 2 is way better.
I don't think I ever played Portal 2. Maybe Portal 1, but I don't think I ever played Portal 2. Is it on PlayStation?
It is on
know.
Xbox 360, but it is not on PlayStation.
I was about to say, I'll give it a
Portal
try.
2 is the first cross-play game I've ever heard of. You
Really?
could play PC with PS3 when that game came out.
That's awesome. I was not aware of that.
I got another honorable mention. Go play Secret of Mana for an hour so you unlock your first co-op character, and then just do a playthrough on Secret of Mana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Secret of Mana, you don't even got to play an hour. I think it's less than that.
Yeah, it might be 30 minutes if you actually know what you're doing, or 20 minutes or some shit. But
Another honorable. I got a few honorable mentions. Resident Evil 5, the premier co-op video game. All right. You ever want to fight with somebody, argue with them, play some Resident Evil 5. Then you have Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, both which have like a decent co-op experience, and both of those games are phenomenal.
I've got a Pucho thing with those Rayman games. I can't get over how much I don't like the character design on that character.
No.
and it makes me not want to play the game. I don't think Rayman is a well-designed character. I don't think he's a good-looking character, and I just don't want to play it.
Well, he's missing limbs. You don't like the missing limbs?
I don't like the
I
missing
hate
limbs.
the
He just
the dangling hands. That shit makes no sense.
I don't find it that bad. I mean,
I platinumed that game and I put a ridiculous number of
fucking
hours. By the way,
platinum.
I love that game. That game is fucking fire, but it is not a good co-op game. And I don't know how you could group that with one of the greatest Resident Evil 5. Me and Doughy have put like 100 hours in that game over the course of our lives. Fucking incredible. I can't get enough of that game. We'll replay it again next year.
I don't know how to describe it. It's good girlfriend-boyfriend co-op. It's like you guys are standing together. It's weird. I don't understand. I don't know how to like describe it, but like girlfriend-boyfriend co-op is a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just don't be respecting games that put... I don't like the co-op games that are like the second player is a second-class citizen. It's like one person's Rayman, the other person's like the fucking goob guy that's like chilling with. It's like that just feels weird to me. I'm not into that.
You mean like the
goober
Sonic the
bitch.
Hedgehog like multiplayer where like
Exactly.
the other person's playing Tails and you're like, just go kill that shit for me, Tails. You can't actually die.
Exactly. Like, I mean, Secret of Mana, they're kind of second-class citizens. They're not the main character, but there's some shit that they could pull in that game that'll be super fucking helpful. Like, they could be healing or that fucking bow and arrow thing. Like, you could have people just killing people off. Like, there's a lot of cool shit. Rayman Legends or whatever, the co-op guy, he be waiting for Rayman to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
what was the last one?
Final
Dead Space
one.
2.
Dead Space
Yuck.
3. Dead Space 3.
Is it Dead
Yeah.
Space 3?
Gross.
I actually tried to recently go back and actually give Dead Space 3 a run. Like, I'm trying to beat it, and it is the biggest garbage heap that I've ever played. They just changed the formula so much that it's just not fun anymore.
Heap of garbage, yeah.
I feel like you should be streaming that.
I should.
All right. We got to link Tedley to the to
sure.
the section.
Will do.
It's
Will
his
do.
co-op games.
I think that's a pretty good list, honestly.
Yeah. It's not a bad list. I'm shocked that he forgot Minecraft. That was like his fucking that and Terraria to me was like, damn, how the hell did you forget that shit?
Yeah, I didn't forget Terraria, and I also didn't. I just forgot to put Minecraft on my list. But I had thought about it. Minecraft was my favorite, one of my favorite games through college. I got it for free through means because of how broke I was, and I played it for a while. Then I bought a ton of copies of that game.
Bocho was so broke that after his PS3 yellow lined, I didn't talk to him for almost years, bro. It was
I
like
just stopped playing games.
very seldomly. I talked to him like maybe once a month, but I try to like reach out and like talk to him. But yeah,
That's
man, there was a
crazy.
period of time I almost lost him.
You're going to have to buy him a PlayStation.
I bought him so much shit. He could buy himself a goddamn PlayStation.
Damn. It's crazy.